Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm Rhonda and this is Little Bit of Everything Homestead. Today we are going to be going through the house and cleaning. We were in and out all weekend, busy moving my daughter into her new home. So we would just like come in, drop stuff and leave again. We didn't clean, I didn't do dishes, I didn't do laundry, I did nothing. So my house is in a state of shambles and I am going to share it with you guys because this is real life, and sometimes real life gets busy and it's not always a Pinterest worthy house or a YouTube worthy house where everything is clean and tidy and beautiful. In my world of being a busy homesteader, having animals, having children, sometimes things get lost in the shuffle. So I'm going to turn you around and show you what my current state is that my house is in, and then we're going to do some chores and tidy it up a little bit. There really isn't a good angle to give you guys the full experience of how messy my house currently is. This is the back door. So I got this cute little chair that I'm going to put in with the desk. These are a bunch of blankets that we put in the back of the trailer because the trailer got wet and I didn't want her stuff to get wet. These are bags that need to get donated to the Goodwill. Over here are some pots that I need to take out to the shed. Some seed starting soil that I got last week that I am going to start seeds soon. This is kind of a dumping ground of all the tools, paperwork, keys, mittens, hats, gloves that we just kind of came in, dumped, and left again. Here is a plant that my daughter had that I gave her, I don't know, 2 years ago, and she doesn't have room for it anymore, so she gave it back to me. It needs to desperately get repotted. Here are some just leftovers of eating and leaving quick. The toaster is out. The creamer for the coffee. And when we span over here, here is a bunch of just random stuff, dirty dishes. Here is a little ferment that Scott forgot in his cupboard, so that went bad. You guys, it is just stuff everywhere. So you just need to take a minute and just tidy things up, do some laundry, dust, vacuum, pack the dishes up, and just get things back in order. So that is what we are going to do today. I am going to start with the easiest chore first. So I am going to take these quilts and I am going to pop them into the laundry. I figured I may as well get laundry going and get the dishes going and have like stuff like that running as I am tidying up and cleaning and doing other things. I should have the wash machine running and the dishwasher running. So I'm going to load up the dishwasher next and get that running. So it'll be some of the clutter, you know, we'll get off the countertops, off the floor. And I feel like I've accomplished something, you know. The laundry is going, the dishwasher is going. I feel like, all right, 2 tasks down. So I'll load this up and start it, and then I will take out recycling and that's, you know, halfway there. All right, that is loaded and I'm gonna turn it on, get that running, and then we are going to wash some dishes that I didn't put in there or didn't have room to put in there. I like to hand wash my cute little china plates that I got from the Goodwill, because if I put them in the dishwasher, I feel like they're gonna chip, or like the pretty little pattern gets washed off. So I always wash these by hand. There we go, look at that. A clean kitchen sink. Now we can clear off all the remnants of the boys' fun last night. I'm just going to take those and put them into the recycling bin, and I will take the recycling bin out. Oh my gosh. And we have more room on the countertop now. Look at that. And I've only been doing it for what, 10 minutes? All right, this can go out to the recycling. This, Scott forgot that it was in the little fermenting. So I think it's just gonna go on the compost pile. So I'm just gonna stick that in the sink, and we'll tackle that a little bit later. Well, that didn't take much time at all to get the dishes in, wash up some dishes, clean out the sink. I think I'm gonna get my humidifier going. We got this little humidifier up from the basement because with a wood burning stove, it gets super duper dry in here. From like the air gets really dry and the dust builds up. So I do have a pot on my wood burning stove. I have like a little cast iron pot that I fill with water every day, but it just wasn't giving us enough. So then Scott went down and got this little humidifier, and I run this throughout the day too, and it seems to help a little bit with like the dust or like the soot that comes out of the fire, the wood burning stove. So I'm just gonna fill this and turn it on, and there's really nothing to it. You just fill the container, pop it in, turn it on, and then the steam comes out the back, and easy peasy. There we go. We got the kitchen half clean. Look at that. So nice. I'm gonna let these couple of dishes air dry, and I am going to go and switch over the laundry. All right, I got the laundry switched over. Now I think I will probably move this plant because I don't think I'm gonna tackle it today, and then I will probably vacuum. Before I vacuum, I am going to clean up this side of the kitchen and get some of this counter stuff cleaned up and put away. And put the toaster away. I keep all of my like my slow cooker, my toaster, my salad spinner in that cupboard above the refrigerator, because it's still in the kitchen, but it's like off the counter, out of the way. So I keep it up there. And what do you keep up there in that cupboard anyway? It's such a waste of space, I feel. So I just keep stuff up there that I use maybe not every day, but a couple of times a week. All right, this stuff can go outside with the recyclables. And then all we gotta do is wipe this down, because I will sweep in the kitchen And then I will vacuum. There we go. Another space is somewhat cleaned up and ready to roll. We are making great progress. I am just going to take this plant and I'm just going to scoot it out of the way because I don't have potting soil in the house and I don't want to use my seed starting soil that I got because I got that for the seeds. So I will have Scott get it in from the barn and I will transplant that later this week. So I'm just going to give it a good drink of water because it's so dry. Oh, you guys, in the process of moving my daughter yesterday into the house, she bought her dad's house. And in the basement, I found this cute little bowl that she let me have. I'm gonna put a little plant in it. And then I found these, and I don't know what they are. If you know, please drop in comments what they are. And then the back is just flat. They belong to something, I don't know what. But I thought they were so cool looking. And that is the back. So those are some treasures that I found in her basement that she let me take yesterday. Pearl out. So that was fun, moving her in and getting all her stuff over to the house. Boy, it made for a long day though, I'll tell you. I woke up this morning and I told Scott, I'm a little bit sore. Like, we use muscles that I haven't used in a little bit. So I'm just gonna run through and sweep. I always like to sweep my kitchen to get under the, to get down in under the countertops like this. And then I'll run the vacuum cleaner through just to pick up like any kind of leftover stuff that I didn't get with the broom. But I like to give it a good sweep because I never can get the vacuum cleaner under these little crevices here, like under the dishwasher and the stove. So I always like to grab the broom and give it a good sweep. Plus we have cats in the house, so we always have little dust bunnies that get stuck under stuff. Like, look. Gross. So I am sweeping, if I'm not sweeping every day to every other day, I get stuff like that. And like I said, we were in and out all weekend, and I did no cleaning on Friday, no cleaning on Saturday. So now you kind of got to play catch up. There we go. All right, let's get the vacuum cleaner out. Okay, before I get the vacuum cleaner out, I want to clean up the other side of the countertop. So I am going to fill the butter dish. I started cleaning up a little bit, but on the end down there is all Scott's tools and stuff. So I don't dare touch those. He can take care of that stuff when he gets back. He ran I don't know if I told you guys, he ran the trailer back to my daughter's house that we used yesterday to move my other daughter into her house. So I'm not gonna dare touch that stuff because he has like drills and everything. But this side is pretty clean. Let me turn you around and show you. I got most of the countertop cleared and wiped down. I have to clean my stove because there's crumbs. But for the most part, all of this stuff is cleaned up and wiped down. This is all, laundry is done. This is all Scott's stuff that I don't dare touch. So I just piled it up and he will take care of it when he gets home. I was going to vacuum, but then I thought, well, let's just plant up this little spider plant that I have real quick. Into this cute little pot. So I got sidetracked with doing that. I'm just gonna take them. They have a ton of roots on them. I should have showed you before I stuck them in the dirt. But I'm just going to pop them in here with just a little bit of soil. And then I figured if I made a mess, I haven't vacuumed yet, so I'll catch anything that goes over and give it a little water from the water that they were sitting in. And then there you go. Wipe this off because now I made it a mess. But look at that, how cute. Let me put you in the light. Isn't it cute? And now we can take it and put it over here. Look at the kitties. The outdoor kitties come in and they take a little rest. I let them come in because it's so cold out. So I don't want them out there freezing their little tushies off. So here, I'm just gonna stick that there. There you go. I don't want them out there freezing their little tushies off. So I let them come in and I let them warm up a little bit. And then they go back out after a little bit. But they're so sweet. They deserve to be warm too, right? And they get along with everyone. They're so nice. They're kind and gentle. They're so sweet. Okay, I checked the laundry and the dryer is done, but the washing machine is still going. So I'm gonna vacuum. We are done with vacuuming. The dryer is done drying the quilts, or the quilt, I should say. I'm just gonna pop that over here over the gate and take this one out and switch it over. Clean the lint. Scott is horrible at doing this. Do you guys clean your lint trap every time you change over the laundry? Ugh, it drives me crazy. Every single time I do it. Scott, not so much. But, you know, that's the difference between a man and a woman, I suppose, right? All right, you guys, we're almost done. The last chore I'm gonna do today, I think, is dry up these dishes and put them away. so I can get them off the counter, and then it'll be pretty clean in here, you guys. We did a pretty good job. I have I wanted to talk about the 2 different vacuum cleaners I was using. The little roll around one I get out usually on the weekends because I can really get like under furniture and move furniture and vacuum out all the dust bunnies and like do a really good job for the week. And then the one that I was doing in the hallway, the little push one, is a battery operated one. And I use that one during the week just to kind of maintain. So I have 2 different vacuums, and I hate lugging around that little rolly one. It's such a pain in the butt. It's so clunky and clumsy. But man, I tell ya, it does a great job when I need to really get under the furniture, like get under the sofa and get under the dining room table and like the baseboards in the kitchen. Like it works really well for that. So I'm just gonna continue drying up these dishes and put them away. And then I think I'm gonna call it a day, you guys. Well, you guys, I got the dishes dried and put away, so I think I'm gonna call it quits for now. This video has gotten long enough of me just cleaning and you guys hanging out with me. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I clean the house a little bit and get it ready for the work week. I appreciate that you watch my movies. I appreciate that you comment and interact with me and follow along. And most of all, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye, friend.